We are at Amanda Perna's studio at the Arts Warehouse in Delray Beach. We are dressed and ready to go.
But first, we're going to learn a little bit more about Amanda.
So I would love to start out by talking about the space that we're in here. It's very colorful,
yes.
Very fun, very inspiring. So tell us about your studio.
So this is where all of our magic happens, where I spend all of my time. I jokingly, mistakenly call this home 90% of the time because I'm here more than my actual house. But yeah, so we do all of our design work here. My team and I work on all of the new products, and we always say everything starts and ends with us here. So even things that are made elsewhere, all the design work starts here, all of the paperwork starts here, and then it winds up back here at the end.
So people can just walk in off the street?
So they can.
And come here?
We tell people if you email us and set up an appointment, it's better. That way we make sure we're here. Like, you know, we have a lot of events and exhibits and different things we do. So that way you don't come and you're disappointed if you drove from Miami.
Yeah.
And we're not in here. We are here most of the time. But yeah, if you make an appointment, we're always here. And then the first Friday of every month, we have an art walk from 6 to 9. So people can come on in and see the new things that we're working on. And yeah, people get a little confused sometimes. They're like, this is a store? I'm like, no, this would be a very messy store. We are a working studio. So
what does that mean when someone comes in and they look at the clothes and they want it, and they're like, how can I get this?
We have some pieces that are ready to wear and you can take it and go today. And then we have some pieces from our House of Perna collection that are made to order. So you come in, we determine what size you are in our clothing, and then we make it for you. So instead of it sitting on a rack collecting dust, it's made just for you. So we literally cut it on this table, we sew it on the machine right there, and you get to take it home. So I interned first at Osprey de la Renta and then interned with Calvin Klein, both in design in New York. And before I had graduated, I was offered a job at Calvin. So I learned from incredibly talented, amazing people. And then I realized I like color, I like crazy. So I started my own business, which was really scary. Cashed in my 401k and well, here we are. Everything's made to order, whether it's for you coming in wanting a dress or if you're a store. So when you place that order, so when we've worked with, you know, all of the big box stores, they place the order, now we place the order. So it's not that all these units are just sitting being wasted and, you know, now it winds up in a landfill. We're doing what we need when we need it. So it kind of makes it a little bit more environmentally friendly. We like to say we're eco-friendly maximalists. Obviously, we have maximalistic style in here. We like to keep everything minimal waste just to, you know, protect our planet and make people feel good when they're wearing it. And we're gonna start talking about those things a little bit more now that people are really caring about it, to make them aware that we're doing it. Before we were just like, this is who we are, this is what we do, we don't need to talk about it, it's us. But now customers care, so making sure that they do realize all the things that are part of our business. You know, I think we'll make a lot of people feel even better about buying our products, where before they thought it was pretty, now they know that they're also, you know, doing something good.
That's creative awesome. And conscious.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I like that.
So, all this talk has got me excited
about tonight.
Because I see bright colors glaring in my eyeball, and we need to try something on.
Yes, you do.
We have an event to go to,
and
we want to wear your fashion.
I'm so excited to dress you guys. You're the perfect models. We definitely have all the colors of the rainbow to choose from. So, you ready to get your ass?
Yes, let's get started. We're at the Art Couture opening at the Cornell Museum in Delray Beach, and I'm talking to Melanie, the curator who helped put this all together. Tell me a little bit about the show here.
Absolutely. So this show is meant to merge art and fashion in a way that kind of uplifts fashion as art. And I think you'll see that going around the galleries. A lot of the pieces are actually created by fashion designers. One local designer is in the show, Perna, who created your beautiful gown.
Yeah, and tell me about some of the other designers that are here, and not everyone's a fashion designer. So
Right.
tell me different types of fashion you can find here.
Absolutely. So for instance, we have contemporary art that kind of hints at fashion, takes inspiration from fashion. Stephen Wilson created a bunch of embroidered boxes on like Hermes boxes, Gucci boxes. I'm actually wearing a little Hermes butterfly right now. Becky Rosa created a big piece with Karl Lagerfeld with a Chanel microphone. We have 2 Andy Warhol sketches from the 1950s when he was into sketching fashion before he was, you know, the pop artist that we all know and love. Yeah, and we do have 2 fashion designers and then 1 designer who creates upcycled fashion with paper dresses and recycled plastic.
We are here with Sonia Sanchez Arias at the Cornell Museum for the Art Couture show. Can you tell us a little bit about your incredible work?
Sure. I was invited, of course, to the Art Couture show here at the Cornell Museum. And a lot of my art is all made from recycled materials. I'm very big in using all different kinds of materials. So this particular dress is my newest dress. It's called Dorian Gray. And she is made entirely from plastic. So her top is made from straws. Her skirt is made from trash bags.
This is crazy.
There's about 150 water bottles, plastic water bottles that are used for all the embellishments. I call her Dorian Gray because these are a lot of leftover supplies from Hurricane Dorian. But also, there's a quote from Oscar Wilde in the novel, his novel Dorian Gray, that says, "Behind every exquisite thing, there is something tragic." And that's how I feel about our plastic situation, where we love the convenience of plastics, but there's a dark side to it. And,
Absolutely.
And it's something, there's a love-hate relationship that goes on between how we feel about plastics. So I wanted her to represent that. She's got this chainsaw blade that I found in a parking lot somewhere. And I feel she really shows the beauty, but also the tragic side of plastics. So one of the things that's really important to me is not just to think differently about these recycled materials, not just what they are, but to go beyond it and to transform them and give them a whole new reason for existing.
Sonia, what inspired this gorgeous creation?
Well, this is also recycled. She's Antarctica because I feel like Antarctica is our last pristine wilderness that is untouched. It's a message that we need to hold on to these areas that are as pristine and as clean as possible because the Antarctica has so much to do with our atmosphere. And so I think it's appropriate that she's here because she has a very powerful message behind her.